Ready? 12-minute set.
Well, it was a 12-minute set. Oh, man.
It was awesome.
Please give it up. This woman is amazing. She's so talented, so hilarious. She was
So you're getting hyped.
Most recently, she was Bob Fellow, right?
The Adriennes are in the audience.
I lined it right up with them. I was like, they're there for you.
We are on a It's not for lack of material, it's just for lack of appreciation by people like you. So
Called
please,
out.
y'all, give us the warmest, dopest, hottest,
It's been the most awkward, like, we're on a break, but are you guys just people? A lot of people think that we're done. We're like, no, we're just on a break.
It's just, but it really is you.
We're on a break. Straight friendship. It is what it is, man. But I love them all the same. Oh man, thank you guys for being here tonight. Oh, Terry and Megan.
I'm wearing glasses, which I don't normally wear, so I'm
yes.
gonna keep pushing them on.
They touched on race, so let's just continue that going. I'm light skinned. Hi, it's a thing. No, I am light skinned, and being
It's like people don't know what to
cool.
say. They're like,
Light skin just means that I have black people and white people problems. You know? It's lit. It's like I worry about getting beat by the police, but also I worry about bruising when they beat me. You know what I mean?
It's one of my favorite jokes I've ever
What is
written.
that? Like,
I also lifted up my dress and showed my thigh. Wow,
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
I wake up for the
Instinctive.
Who are we fighting?
But that is one of my favorite
Like,
jokes.
I don't know who we're fighting. It's rough. It's rough. Here's the thing. My black people problems are very real and they're traumatic, right? It's like slavery, racism. But the perks to being black are amazing, you know what I mean? I can just be like, nigga, 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 nigga.
Just moving around a lot. This is so interesting. I like
You were
I
dancing
like
to
my leg
it.
movement. That's a new. The dancing is a new thing.
What am I saying? That's the only benefit to being black. But my white people problems, it's like, you don't have an upper lip, you have a visible mustache, you don't have rhythm, and I'm just like, what? With no privilege, like this is wild. Like, how can I not wear pastel yellow? Like, I thought yellow looked good on all black people. It sucks.
Yellow looks very good on a lot of black
I'm Afro-Latina, which is cool. Yeah, it's really exciting, mainly because there's a word for it now. Because growing up, it was very difficult trying to explain how it's black and Latin at the same time. And if you don't know what Afro-Latina means, it means that I am constantly in a battle between fried chicken and plátanos, okay? I do not have a favorite, they are equal, and do not ask me to choose, right? But I'm probably choosing Maduros, if I'm being honest. But it also means, being Afro-Latina means that if I was to ever go to jail,
Could be what?
I could eat Clintons at every meal.
These are the things that keep me up at night, right? Because I feel like I would go to the black girl and they'd be like, are you down? I'd be like, yeah, I'm down, all right? Black power, blackout magic, the revolution will not be televised. And the leader of the black gang is gonna be like, did you just roll your R? Damn, I did it, right? I'm gonna go to the Latina gang and they're gonna be like, how do we even know you really like? Can you speak Spanish? And I'll be like, yeah, of course I can speak Spanish. And then when they say speak Spanish right now, I'm like, okay, I can speak Spanish as nothing. Like, cada vez que lo veo pasar, mi corazón se enloquece y me empieza a palpitar. Y se emociona, ya no razono, no lo puedo controlar. Piripiribamba,
is that a song?
It's Biggity Bam Bam by Selena.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay.
If you don't know the song, which it depends on the audience, it varies. But I just said lyrics to Selena's Biggity Bam Bam. That's also one of my favorite jokes. That's also one of my first jokes, the Hufflepuff of prison jokes.
That is fucking
It's one
brilliant.
of my very first jokes that I've ever written, and it's one of my favorites.
But you wouldn't mention Azkaban or the Dementors?
I never thought to get that far. Because the joke is about being a Hufflepuff, so like
Yeah.
taking all the rest, and it's less about prison. But now I have something to ponder.
I'm the compliment of me being single, right? So I've accepted that as me.
Oh, that's right, where you're like, I ain't shit. That's such a downer.
I mean, I'm a self-deprecating comment.
And you can't, thank you, and you can't be funnier than me. That's like my only requirement. Like
That is I don't, like, if you go into a situation thinking you're funnier than me, this isn't going to end well. Even comics I've dated, I'm like, I'm funnier.
I'm not LeBron, and that's okay.
This is a newish set that I've been trying to work out for a very long time.
Yeah.
I did it differently before. This LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo.
Like, why can't I just be your Russell Westbrook? And we just do triple doubles every day, you know what I mean? Like, why can't I be your Carmelo Anthony, right? Like, do I have a ring? No. But do I have an NCAA championship? Yes. Like, do I have some Olympic gold medals? Yes. 27.9 million to stay in Oklahoma? Yes. Like, I could be mobbing in my hoodie like Melo for you.
So are you that big of a sports fan?
A little bit. That line, I'm very upset about. Anyways, I in my head, I don't know where it is in my, but that mobbing like Mellow line, I wanted to say it differently because it's a Beyonce lyric. But I got nervous because it was the first time I was saying it and I didn't deliver it well.
Okay.
I don't think it would have hit even if I delivered it well just because the crowd was light and I don't think they all would have known that line. But it's from the new album. I am a semi-basketball. I don't know.
Semi-basketball.
I enjoy basketball is the sport I enjoy the most, but I was really invested in the NBA Finals this year. I watched like every single game of the.
Okay. I feel like there should have been more of a like connecting the sports to the sex analogy because I think it got away from you a little bit. That's what it seemed like.
Yes, I can see that. I know.
As I said, I don't have rhythm.
This is another one of my favorite jokes. I throw my ass in a parallelogram.
Yeah, I love
which I used to do as throw my ass in a rhombus.
Yeah.
But parallelogram seems to hit better.
Yeah.
It depends, but
You threw them both in there. I thought it was brilliant.
that's also a song from my elementary school. Parallelogram,
You made it
parallelogram, rhombus. That I hope Miss Hovey, my fourth grade teacher, would appreciate. Oh, and I went on a tirade about Drake. Oh gosh.
Oh no, I love that as a someone who's
This
very.
this was improvised. I didn't expect to do this
They could tell you feel it,
because I'm upset. I'm upset about these men that are fake feminists.
and you're getting laughs. But here's the thing: your entire rant just got laughs.
Because I'm upset. I'm still upset about it. We can
I
talk
know.
about it.
Oh
but
no, we're totally
This
talking
like
about
this
it.
like branch of like men that are like, oh, I'm a feminist, but only if you're the right type of woman. Infuriates me.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I know when the hotline plays, and I'm like, no, I don't know when the hotline plays. Because I don't like this song.
This is also
You know
older
what?
jokes, and I
It's
feel like I
not
don't
fair.
deliver them as
Why
good as I
would
used to
Drake
because
make her feel bad for
they're
going
like
out for
seasoned,
a
and I
dress
just
lesson
don't.
and gets danced in her
Season
back.
jokes?
What do you
Well, like, because I drew them so much.
Okay.
You don't get to
I feel like when you start to do the same jokes a lot, you start to fall out of love with them, and I just don't. I feel like I don't.
That's my problem.
I'm not as dedicated. I don't know. I feel like I don't follow through on them anymore because I feel like they're
So what?
Okay.
gonna.
You don't get to make that sound good over a beautiful melody, you beautiful singing motherfucker. Like,
So you still like the songs or no?
beautiful man.
Hotline bling?
Yeah.
Fuck that song. What if it comes on at my dance? It's fun to watch yourself though, because like seeing how worked up I get and seeing how it relates to the crowd is why it works, because I'm so dramatic.
No.
And so I'm like, oh, when you do that dramatic things and you close your eyes, it works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this drink? No, it's cool. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're on a date and you're like, how do you feel about women's rights? Where do you stand on this Me Too movement? I don't pull that on the first dates, okay? I pull that on the second ones. Be easy. No, I'm trying to be more forward though. I am trying to be aggressive. You can't, ask for equality and not ask men out, So I've been dating more and being more forward. And I was recently out at a bar with this guy, and it was last call. And he was like, I'm gonna head home. And I was like, here you go, Jillian. This is what you're drinking. I'm like, you got it. You got this. This is what my husband
Jump
did, 'cause I was in the seat still. And I was like, oh, you're going home? Would you like some company?
I've never done my voice that high, but it works. No one really
It
laughs.
works. No, it works.
But I think me and you, I think the high pitch worked. I think it's just a smaller crowd.
Yeah.
So I was like, would you like some company? And he was like, nah, you good. And I was like,
Come on, turn around.
and I was like, and because my brain wouldn't allow me to hear that, I said to myself, oh, he must not have heard me, because I know I can sit at this bar for him to tell me I must be good, right?
Now, I love this joke because I love what you're doing is you're experiencing what a way too forward guy experiences at a bar when a guy's too eager to ask someone out, and then it comes off as chauvinistic, and it's just like, no, he's just an idiot.
And the reason why I did this joke, the reason why this joke means so much to me is I am a very shy person, and so. And I don't put this in a joke because I don't know how to, but the amount of energy it took me to be that forward and ask that man if he wanted some company was incredible. Like, I was so anxious to do it.
Yeah.
And so to do it and just be like, no, just like stop, get out of your head and do it. And for the person to be like, no, you're good.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, oh no, he must not have heard me because he doesn't know the 10 minutes it took for me to get past myself to do this.
Yeah. And that's so eerily familiar to like, you know, a guy being like 13 and 14 and asking a girl to dance.
This is a newer bit, obviously, because clothes.
Yeah.
And pole dancing is so
It's a good closer, though, I gotta say.
I feel really bad for like the level of respect I should have been giving strippers all along, right? Like, that to me is like, it's really difficult, and I get so angry now when I hear women say shit like, oh, if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna become a stripper. Bitch, who? Because you don't got the upper body strength or the core strength to be a stripper. Let's just tell you that right now. Because you can't do a pull-up, and now you think you're gonna do a pull-up and twerk in the air on a pole? Girl, bye. I get so upset. Or people are just like, you know, I'm a stripper to pay my student loans. Like, you don't have the confidence to change publicly in your gym restroom, okay? Like, you are in the locker room covering it up, going into the bathroom, and you talking about you stripping? Put some respect on strippers' names. Thank you very much. I'm upset. Mainly because I can't climb a pole yet, but I'm getting there. But I just think it's wild. It's wild that we act like that's easy. And let me just tell you, if you have ever tried to do a pull-up and twerk, it is so hard. It is so hard.
You really should pull out a handkerchief. Like at that point.
All I'm saying is respect the strippers. Don't say that shit is easy, and I don't want to hear any of y'all say if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna be a stripper, okay? Okay. Thank you guys. That's my time.
I wasn't sure how to close because it was a new joke, and I was like,
Well, you turned it into a TED Talk.
yeah, I did turn it into a TED Talk. I'm still developing because I want to go so much more into it because like this whole world is just so new to me, and I've like it's opened my eyes so much to like everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was a good set. I was laughing my ass
That was a good set. I was pretty, but it's funny, like, oh, it's going to autoplay.
Scare me for a second.
I've been to the last couple of shows that they do at that theater, and so I was expecting a larger crowd, and like, and so I was pretty bummed that it wasn't, but it was still a decent crowd. It's just, that is one of the rooms that it's harder. It's kind of like how it was at Public House, where you could have 20 people, which is a great audience, and they're engaged, but because the space is so big, you feel like no one's there. Yeah. And so I tried to like, I think that set was great, but I think I got off stage not feeling like it was because
not everybody was.
It didn't feel it didn't feel as intimate as it could have been for the amount of people. Like if it was in Farley, it would have felt totally different.
Yeah.
If
it was in BAPS.
If any other room, but it's also like one of those things of like, you might have one person in the audience and the goal is to make them laugh. So if there's like, so you didn't have 100 people in the audience like normally, okay, but you had 20 people to focus on.
And you're just working out material.
Yeah, just working out material. I also don't perform stand-up as much, so I get way more in my head about it now than I used to, which is just me not.
Anymore.
Yeah, it's not. It isn't. Like the improvisation of on stage is a reflex, but